Hi guys, Craig here from Out There Touring, away again, and this one's going to be different. So I've caught up with Rob from We Went That Way, and he's got a group of guys coming out here as well. And at the moment we're out at Nevertire. From here we're going to go up to Tilpa, across to Louth, then across to Bourke and Backroads. So we've left Nevertire and just been into Nyngan, first time there. Anyway, heading out towards Cobar now, just out on the barrier highway. So just got to follow this for a while. It's so flat out here, hey? Like, as you would have seen in all my previous sort of videos, I'm sort of travelling up hills and getting the most of some views, but these views are totally different down and ground level. Then just make sure you're aware and like you're well slept, you're fed, you've got fluids, because it's these roads that you will have a crash on. And we have just come across half hour ago now a car that did roll. Thankfully the driver, she was out of the car. She's not with our group, but we were only probably a minute or two behind it. Middle of the day you can still fall asleep, so just be aware of it. If you're tired, pull over, have a rest. So we've just made it to Cobar. The drive across, as I said, it's a long straight, so just be aware of yourself. Some beautiful scenery coming across, hey. So first time at Cobar, obviously first time at the sign. Just going to head back into town now, have some lunch, and then we're going on to the next destination. We've arrived. A little bit further down the river was where we're planning on camping, but there's already people out here. So the river's just over here. The guys have already started to set up their kits and setups. So camp pack-up's begun. Everyone's got their own setup, as I said last night, that suits their needs. A couple of guys on bikes over in the back corner there. A couple of swags and that. So we've made it to the Tilpa Hotel. We did try to get here yesterday. It was closed at that point, so we're going to go inside and have a drink. All the guys are already in here trying to find a bit of wall to sign. If you look around, everywhere is signed. Even the lights done. Over here is the Ivan Milat's signature. We signed it. And then out here, games room. There's an outdoor garden area as well. So we've now made our mark here. Just finished up at Tilpa Hotel. Great little pub. Got my sticker up there. Good to spend an hour here and just have some laughs. We're all heading off now towards Louth, and I think it's the Louth Hotel. Just wanted to pull over and just show you this. We came through a field, or we came through flatlands yesterday, and I didn't get it all on video, but I've just come across some again, and I just want to share it. For as far as you can see, it's just flat. And what about the skies out here? Last night, even with the stars, it's just a magical display that nature just wanted to give us. If you ever get the opportunity, get out to these locations. Make sure you camp, then remove yourself from the fire and find just a dark area, and you'll see a light display that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Just stopped again. Wanted to show you this contrast, hey. The red dust, some lush grass out here. There is some water down in some of the causeways. The river's not far over there. And then just the blue skies. Let's have a look at this. Go from the red dust to the grass, up to the big blue sky. Rightio, so we've made it out to Shindy's Inn out at Louth. It's time for a drink. Shindy's pub out at Louth. The fridge works. The bourbon was nice and cold, so we're just waiting on lunch, have a meal, and then we're off to our next destination. We've left the pub and now heading across to Bourke. Again, it's just a flat, straight road. I'll drop some more footage in. These views are just, yeah, they're insane. The fact that you can have so much land and it can be so flat. Water boys are just following now. I've just jumped ahead of everyone just to do this. So when you're travelling, sort of remote, always be prepared. We've got about probably 55 k's to go till we hit Bourke, and I was just hitting empty, so probably would have got there, but it's best to be safe. Just because travelling's so remote, such distances between petrol stations, make sure you're prepared for a jerry can full of petrol or diesel, and also water, food, just in case something goes wrong. You might be stuck out here longer than what you expected, so just be prepared. Right guys, made it out to Mulga Creek pub out at Bourke. Time to go in and have a drink, and then we're going to set up camp out the back. It's $15 a person, or a campsite, sorry. Pay at the bar, go out the back and enjoy yourselves. Righto, so at Mulga Creek Hotel or pub, and we're out in the campgrounds. Big open paddock out the back of the pub, $15 a night for a campsite. The pub's, probably 400 metres down the track there. Just going to set up here and then it's time for a drink. Western New South Wales. Never been out here, hey, and absolutely loving it. The fact that the landscape is so different than what I'm used to seeing, and these floodplains, or what I'm calling the flatlands, the floodplains, are just endless and absolutely loving it. They've had some good rain out here because there is a lot of green grass, even though where we camped last night was a bit dry. When we're coming across there from Louth across to Bourke, some of those floodplains was just spectacular with the contrast of the green grass, the red dirt and those blue skies. I've got to say, I want to spend more time out here. So camp set up. Probably won't be going overboard with pulling everything out tonight. There's showers here as well that's included in the $15. So going to go and have a shower, freshen up, head down to the pub and have a few drinks there with everybody. And so for the last 2.5 days, I suppose, I've pretty much just been driving through flat country where I wouldn't say it's barren, but it's very vast and very open floodplains. Coming into the Pilliga, still probably 20 minutes out, half hour out from the Pilliga. Back into the sort of country that I've been doing over the last a few months where it's just bushland and that, so I'll just show you the difference. Just been down to the Pilliga Artesian Barbs. Decided it'd be wrong not to stop at the pub. So Pilliga Hotel. Let's go and have a drink. Finished up at the Pilliga Hotel. Righto guys, just arrived at the Tattersalls Hotel at Barradine. Gonna have a few drinks here, bit of dinner, and enjoy the last hotel of the pub crawl. There you go guys, the new drive-through service. Obviously guys, I haven't done this trip by myself. I've actually tagged on to Rob's trip from We Went That Away Adventures. Rob's put a lot of time into organising this trip, and I reached out to him and thankfully he's allowed me to come along. So first of all mate, thanks so much for letting me tag on.
Not a problem at all mate, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you along on the trip. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, these locations, to be honest with you, I've never really looked into, and it's dragged me along. I say drag, but I've voluntarily come along to some of these pubs out here in Western New South Wales, and you've obviously spent a bit of time out here and got some knowledge.
Yeah, we've done. I think we've done the Darling River run. Probably, I think this is our 7th time out
There you
here,
go.
and I'm a huge fan of supporting bush pubs.
Plenty of footage, there's plenty of trips out there, guys, and I've always said, don't be scared to take that little sidetrack because you never know where you're going to end up. And Rob's taken me down lots of sidetracks coming out here, and it's led us to some great locations, and not just the pubs. We've had awesome times at the pubs, but just the scenery out here. I've never been this far out west, and will be returning. I absolutely love it. And again, thanks so much, mate, for allowing me to come along.
Mate, my absolute pleasure,
Really
buddy.
do appreciate it. Righto, guys, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Some great little pubs in the outback of Western New South Wales, locations that I haven't been to before, and some of the scenery out here is just next level and totally different to what I've experienced before. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. There'll be another video coming out shortly. Cheers, guys. Travel safely.